As part of the national and international media policy perspectives, you might have gone through the presentations and the learning materials. Media policies are either set by the industry or by the government. The many level, the newspapers and television industry, they resist to have their own policies to regulate their operations. But government or industry, if they are releasing a policy related to their operations, these are statements. These statements are prepared with inputs from various stakeholders, including industry, government and the audience segment. So, the policy documents by the industry or the government, it sets a target, sets a policy, sets a missions for next couple of years. So, that is a direction, they are giving a direction for the industry, giving a direction for the various stakeholders, what needs to be targeted, what needs to be focused in a couple of years. So, that is a policy document. But we are migrating from media policies to information and communication technology policies. As you know, information and communication technology plays a crucial role in the society, economic and governance level. It plays a very important role in the national development and the social development and even particularly individual empowerment. Unlike media policies, information and communication technology, simply we call it ICT, has a ramification not only in the national boundaries across the continents. Since it is a global medium and it has a potential to supplement sustainable development goals, there are various stakeholders, multinational agencies are involved in implementing ICT policies. Since we are moving away from media policies, we are focusing on ICT policies, we are taking two perspectives. One, ICT policies from global perspectives, then ICT policies from national perspectives. We will have a separate presentation. In this presentation, we are talking more on global perspectives. Since the sustainable development goals is being designed and being implemented by the UN agencies and 193 member countries are involved in that, India is also part of that. And more specifically, information and communication technology has an important role in achieving 2030 target and goals. In this regard, one of the department of UN, International Telecommunication Union, they came with multiple plan, perspectives, statements, missions for next one decade. They have identified 5 major areas in which the information communication technology, the field needs to focus. These goals, these targets as part of ITU, International Telecommunication Union, in order to boost the penetration of information technology infrastructure and the individuals and individual social members are connected to the ICT. These broad 5 goals, like SDG, like a Sustainable Development Goals, UN set 17 goals, 169 targets. International Telecommunication Union also sets 5 goals. For each goals, it has number of targets. We will take up the individual goals and individual targets. Before that, I want to highlight the broad areas in which the global perspectives is being designed. This is a policy statement from International Telecommunication Union, and as said earlier, this policy document is being developed after a series of consultation with various member countries, various stakeholders, various experts. So, after all the consultation, International Telecommunication Union released this policy document, in which it focuses on 5 major areas. One is growth, second inclusiveness, sustainability, innovation and partnership. Basically, all the 5 areas, growth, inclusiveness, sustainability, innovation and partnership, broadly aiming on 2-3 areas. One, taking the information technology towards each and every member of the society across the continents, 193 countries. What is the best way to achieve that part? Enabling access to individuals. Then narrowing the digital divide. Providing internet connection and providing connection to every segment of the society and safe and secure internet, that's a sustainability. And providing innovation and providing partnership with various stakeholders for taking it further next level. All these 5 goals are targeted towards 2023. Next 3 years, including 2020, next 4 years is a plan to implement all the 5 goals. Unlike SDG, SDG is targeted towards 2030, but International Telecommunication Union policy document related to information and communication technology is aiming to achieve all these goals by 2023. There is a reason behind that. 2030 is a very larger goal for 17 goals that covers wide variety of the areas related to human society. These 5 goals are meant for providing better connectivity. So that's a shorter term target 2023. Secondly, if we able to achieve better connectivity by 2023, next 7 years, this connectivity, this international information technology network and infrastructure and network of community members will facilitate further participation of each member, each institutions with the help of technology to achieve SDG goals by 2030. So 2023 for ITU and 2030 for SDG. We will take up the first goal of ITU. Goal number 1 is growth. The basic understanding of this goal is providing access and increase the use of telecommunication infrastructure will support digital economy. It supports network society. And developing and providing infrastructure in the telecommunication area, it supports the digital economy, and particularly it helps the developing countries to make their transition from their current position to the digital economy. And growth in the use of telecommunication union has a positive impact, either short term level or long term level, more specifically in the areas of socio-economic developments. And not only that, by providing support to the digital economy and network society, the nation, the particular country can aim to have inclusive information society. We will come to the specific targets under the growth 1 of ITU. The target 1 of growth is to reach or to provide 65% of household connectivity, household internet connectivity by 2023. By 2023, ITU providing guideline to all the countries to reach to provide internet connectivity to 65% of households. Currently, the global average is 57%, and ITU and the next 4 years time is aiming to reach 65%. The 57% average global number, but if you come to the Asia number in an Asian context, it's 50.9%. There's a gap of around 6% difference between global average and Asian average, but the aim is to reach 65%. Similarly, the reason for household reach is if one house gets internet connectivity, it facilitates at least a minimum 2 or 3 or 4 members of that house gets opportunity to connect with the internet and to utilize that facility for their personal benefits. Similarly, the target 2 of growth is to reach 70% of individual connectivity, providing 70% of penetration for individual, 65% for the household and 70% for individuals. Nearly about half of the population, 57% we said it's a have connectivity, having connectivity to the internet. Half of the global population having access to the internet. The remaining half of them connected, half of them not connected. We are facing a severe, serious digital divide. And there is the substantial this kind of divisions existing between the countries, within the country means within the communities, within the people. And we will talk about the digital divides in the next presentation, particularly in the national perspective. In today's digital society, exclusion from the online and digital media gives very severe repercussions on individuals and their future market, future employment opportunities. Exclusion, the younger people can't afford to exclude themselves from the internet. They, of course, they are not doing on their own, but there are multiple factors. Because that's the reason is that the socio-economic condition prevailing in the society, it has a direct impact on access to internet. When we are dealing with digital divide, we will discuss in a little bit in detailed way. And in certain countries, even the last 1 decade, in certain countries, particularly 20 countries across the continent, across the global context, they have recognized that access to broadband is equal to human rights. Right to broadband access has been recognized as a citizen's right in nearly about 20 countries. The third target of growth, goal number 1, growth, is to make internet access affordable 25% lesser than the current rate. Affordability is one of the barriers that's being realized that even in many countries, developing countries, the majority of the mobile connectivity, the people having mobile, 95% of them using prepaid connection only. Mostly they'll charge 10 rupees, 50 rupees, 25 rupees, like that. 5% or 6% of the population, mobile connectivity population, having postpaid. You can understand that how much the level of the factor, the affordability factor affects the internet access. So that's one of the goal, one of the target of goal number 1, to make 25% lesser the cost of the accessibility, affordability of internet access. That needs to be achieved by 2023. One interesting point is the last couple of decades we have witnessed sustained regular reduction of price over the last couple of years, couple of decades. Internet services and digital technologies have seen regular and sustained falls in price the last decade. Reducing the cost of internet access further help the poor people, particularly people comes from the lower economic strata, having access to the internet more extensively, and they'll use the opportunity, use the internet access for their own benefits. And the target number 4 of growth 1 is all the countries adopts a digital agenda strategy. As of now, 168 countries having national policies on information and communication technology. India is one among the 168 countries. So that's one of the brighter side of this ITU policy. Majority of the countries having a policy. We will take up the Indian policy in the next presentation. The fifth target of goal number 1 is to increase the number of broadband connections, broadband subscription in the coming 3 years' time. Because smartphone is being dominating the in the society compared to computers, compared to laptop. Mobile reach is extensive. We have seen nearly 90% of Indian population having smartphones. The definition of smartphone varies because there are variety of smartphones are available, but the mobile access to mobile connectivity is extensively penetrated compared to other computing devices. And more specifically, the international telecommunication unions target is to make the broadband connection little broader and make it affordable and increase the speed of the broadband. That's the fifth target of goal number 1. The next target is to increase the broadband bandwidth speed. Currently, the current global level of bandwidth is 117 kilobit per second, the global average. If you go to the developed countries, it's 189 kilobits per second. If you come to the developing countries, it's 91.5 kilobits per second. But this is one of the target. By 2023, the speed of broadband should reach by 10 megabits per second. The current rate is average 117 kilobits. They are aiming to make it 10 megabits per second by 2023. Reason is more and more services and business are shifting online. Even the corona time, we have shifted a lot of educational activities to online. In order to afford the services provided by the business operation, services provided by the government, services provided by the educational institutions, better broadband is required, bandwidth is required, and better connectivity is required. With the current 117 kilobits, that is not achievable. So, in order to make it all the online services affordable, accessible, easily utilized, then the speed of the internet needs to be increased. So, that is one of the target is to make broadband connection speed minimum level of 10 megabits per second by 2023. And the seventh target of goal number 1 is by 2023, 40% of the population should be interacting or facilitating or getting benefits with the government services. The current global average percentage in accessing, availing government services is 24.2%. The policy document aiming to reach the 40% of the population, the population having internet connectivity should use the government facilities. The 40% current rate is 24.2%. So, that is a broad aim of the goal number 1, providing internet broadband connection and make it connectivity to the household 65% and 70% of the individual having connection to the internet, and make it affordable, reduce the cost of the broadband access by 25% by 2023, and making national policy mandatory for many countries. That in that way we are the globally it's being successful. 168 countries are having access. Then providing broadband connection to the more people and increase the speed of the broadband bandwidth size, and making the government services affordable, government online services affordable, accessible to at least 40% of internet population. That is the broad targets of goal number 1, growth. Goal number 2 is talking about inclusiveness. 1 is talking about connectivity, providing connection to the everyone. The goal number 2 is talking about to make it that this broadband connection or internet connection to reaching to all the sections of the society. Providing access is 1, and accessible, and make it affordable to all the countries, all the regions, for all the people. So, that is the goal number 2 of International Telecommunication Union's ICT policy. That affordability, accessibility, not necessarily to the affordable people, but including the connectivity should reach to women, girls, youth, marginalized, vulnerable populations, people from lower socioeconomic groups, indigenous people, older people, and more particularly persons with disabilities. In that way, the goal number 2, the target 1 talking about in the developing country, in the goal 1 talking about the global average, the goal number 2 talking about the developing countries and lower least developed countries. In the target 1 of goal number 2 is by 2023, 60% of the household should have access to internet in developing country. Currently, it is 46.7% of the household having access to the internet in the developing country. The second target of goal number 2 is by 2023, the least developing countries, in the least developing countries, at least 30% of the household should have access to the internet. Currently, it is 11.8% of the household having access to the internet. See the difference between the countries. In the developing country, current household connection to the internet is 46.7. In the least developed countries, it's 11.8. You can find the difference between the level of penetration in the developing countries versus least developing countries. We are not comparing with the developed countries. Developed countries, the penetration level, they are almost reached the saturation. In the goal number 2, talking about the developing countries and least developing countries. By 2023, target 3 of goal number 2 is, in the developing countries, 60% of the individual will have access to internet. In the global average, we were talking about 70% of connectivity to individuals in the global level. But in the goal number 2, it's talking about providing connectivity to at least 60% of individuals. The current rate is 47% in the developing countries. Whereas the target 4 of 2023 talking about the least developed countries should have 30% of the individual will have internet connectivity. The current rate is 19.1. The current rate of individuals having internet in a developing country is 47%. The current rate of individuals having internet connection in a least developing countries is 19.1%. Again, you can see the difference in the household connectivity as well as individuals connectivity. This needs to be achieved by 2023. And the 5th target of goal number 2 is, by 2023, the affordability gap between developed countries and developing countries should be reduced by 25%. Affordability, because it's quite cheaper, because it's affordable because of GDP in developed countries. In developing countries, the access to internet is quite expensive. That needs to be reduced. The gap between a developed and developing countries, the affordability cost of internet needs to be reduced by 25% by 2023. The 6th target of goal number 2 of IT is, by 2023, broadband services should cost not more than 3% of average monthly income in developing countries. We have to reduce the affordability between developed countries and developing countries by 25%. The next target is, the cost of affordability should not more than 3% of average monthly income. The current rate is 4.3%. The next target of goal number 2 is, 96% of the world population should have connectivity to the broadband services. We were talking about developing countries in the first six target on that. And the 7th one is, 96% of the broadband connection should reach, 96% of the population should have a broadband connection. The 8th target of goal number 2 is gender equality. Gender equality in internet usage and mobile phone ownership should be achieved. A substantial divide exists between women and men, between girls and boys in internet access and use. In 2019, the proportion of women using internet in global average is 48% compared to 58% of the men. That needs to be reduced by 2023. That's goal number, the target 8. The 9th target of goal number 2 is enabling environment, ensuring providing access to ICT for persons with a disability. They should have easy access. They should have easy access to software for various support services, including like text. It's a specialized needs like a text to voice conversion software for poorly sighted person, or voice to text software for people with a limited hearing. So there are plenty of services available for persons with a disability. That needs to be enhanced. The provision has to be provided more, and the people with a disability should have better access by 2023. And by 2023, the next target is to improve 40% of the proportion of youth or adults with a telecommunication skill, 40%. And currently only 41% of the internet population having basic knowledge about ICT. The target is to make 40% of the population having advanced, medium to advanced skill related to telecommunication or ICT by 2023. So that's a goal number 2. And goal number 3 is sustainability. Here, the goal is targeting towards managing emerging risk and challenges and opportunities resulting from the rapid growth of telecommunication ICT. Target 1 of goal number 3 is to improve cyber security among the countries with the key capabilities, presence of strategy, national computer emergency response team and legislation. And not only the current risk and also expecting the emerging future risk also. They make it the internet connectivity should be safe and secure and maintaining the privacy issues that. And the second target of goal number 3 is to increase the global e-waste. E-waste recycling rate should be increased to 30%. And target 3 of goal number 3 is to raise the percentage of countries with the e-waste legislation to 50%. The target 4 of goal number 3 is to enable the greenhouse abatement should be increased by 30% compared to the 2015 baseline. And by 2023, the next target of goal number 3 is all countries should have a national emergency telecommunication plan as part of the national local disaster risk reduction strategies. Goal number 4 is innovation. Enabling innovation in ICT in support of digital transformation of society. The particular target, the first target of goal number 4 is all countries should have policies, strategies fostering ICT centric innovation. If the economic predictions are correct, we are living through the 4th industrial revolution and its impact is being felt at every level of the society. The last goal of ICT policy is partnership, because ICT can be implemented with only with one government agency, can't be implemented with the government agency. It has to be strong coordination should be established with the different departments, public sector, private sector, cooperation with other organizations within the country, outside the country, in order to achieve all the goals. The goal number 5 specifically talking about the partnership. So these are 5 major areas of international information communication technology policies. Connectivity, making the connectivity to all the social members, providing the internet connectivity in a very secure environment, providing research and development activity in the ICT, and making the coordination among the different departments as a partnership in order to achieve the ICT goals by 2023. In the next presentation, we will talk more specifically about Indian information communication technology policies from the historical perspective as well as latest government policy with regard to ICT and how far it can play a role in SDG. Thank you.